The mission of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is to find a cure for diseases impacting kids, regardless of race, religion, or a family's ability to pay. And I'm joined right now by Bonnie, a St. Jude family ambassador from Ohio. Bonnie, we thank you so much for joining us this morning. This is the morning where we are kicking off our ability to reserve tickets to help win, or to try to win the St. Jude Dream Home, which we are building once again. 9th year we have done this, Bonnie. For people who are, trying to make this decision, we know money is tight nowadays with the economy and whatnot. What can you say from your family's experience that shows just how important St. Jude's mission is?
Well, we adore St. Jude. St. Jude did so much for us. My daughter was diagnosed with cancer when she was 7. She had leukemia. We had 2 bone marrow transplants at Cincinnati Children's. Cincinnati Children's is an amazing hospital, but we did see some hefty bills. We actually saw 2 bills for $1 million come in for each of her transplants here at Cincinnati Children's. Luckily, my husband worked at P&G and we had pretty good benefits, but obviously there's lots of people that aren't as privileged as we are. So we ended up she relapsed, and we ended up taking her to St. Jude for a trial transplant protocol. And we resided at St. Jude for 1.5 years, and everything was completely paid for. Our travel, they flew us out there. They put us in a beautifully furnished apartment. They paid for her final transplant while she was there. We stayed in the ICU. It's $40,000 a night to stay in the ICU. We were in the ICU for weeks and we never saw a bill. It was incredible.
That's what's so incredible about this, and the money that is raised from people reserving their tickets, Bonnie, goes to that. Your family had more time with your daughter because of the treatments at St. Jude, right?
We did. She did pass away, unfortunately, due to complications of her transplant, but we were able to have her an additional, 1.5 years. And it was just an amazing experience. The people there were incredible. It was like one big family. When she passed, it was obviously heartbreaking, but it was also heartbreaking just kind of leaving our St. Jude family and coming back to Ohio. It was just an incredible place.
Well, it's amazing what your family is doing to, in her honor and in her memory, to continue to let people know about the great work at St. Jude. Bonnie, I want to thank you so much for talking to us and, of course, encouraging people to call the number at the bottom of your screen right now, reserve your ticket to help more families like Bonnie and her family were able to. God's blessings to you. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.